Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I am doing album review, and today's album is Godsmack's 1000 Horsepower album. Remember this album came out, it was 2014. I was excited because I haven't heard a new Godsmack album in a few years, so I was looking forward to this album. Sadly, this album for me personally was not a good one. It was actually kind of a disappointment. It wasn't a terrible album, but it's not a memorable one either for me. Let's just get right to the song listing because I'll talk about more then. Started with the song 1000 Horsepower. Radio played this song way too much, and I just didn't like it as a Godsmack song personally. It wasn't that good, it wasn't that interesting, so, but that's me. It was an okay song, but it wasn't one of my favorites. FML, pretty decent song, one of my more ones I listen to. Something Different was a good song. I like that song a lot off this album. What's Next was interesting, but not that good. Generation Day was another pretty good song. Other when this song came out, I'm like, this sounds pretty good from Godsmack. I actually like the song off the new album, so it's a pretty decent song. I like it. Lock and Load, another good song from this album. It was just a pretty interesting song. I liked it a lot. Living in the Gray was decent. It wasn't the best. I still liked it though, but it wasn't one of their better songs. I Don't Belong was okay. It wasn't that interesting, but it wasn't that bad. And then Nothing Comes Easy was alright. Then Turn to Stone was not that interesting at all. So this album wasn't the best Godsmack album. It wasn't even as interesting. The Oracle was 10 times better than this album. Only album that is better album's better than is no, this and four like my two least favorite albums from Godsmack, and yeah, this album was a little bit of a disappointment. Wasn't their best, but it was like one of my least favorites. It's just not as good as their first few albums from the original to Faceless that can never get retouched. Oracle came close. Oracle wasn't that bad of an album, but this one was nowhere near as good as the Oracle or the new album, which is a lot different when we get to it next. Um, I had to rate this. I give it a C plus. It's not that as good as the album's probably my lowest rated Godsmack album. 1000 Horsepower was it's not. It's not a rant, but it's not like I'm praising the album either. It's just I was waiting so long for a Godsmack album, and I don't know. It's kind of disappointed with this album from Godsmack. Um, yeah. Next week will be the final Godsmack album. Their in the album review to theirs, and I'll put on Facebook and Instagram new poll for the next bands. So please like, subscribe, comment, hit notification bell, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.